You see, when people don't understand about philosophy, is that philosophy is everywhere. The use of logic is everywhere. Scientists also have to use logic and philosophy in order to come to a conclusion. So science does not work without philosophy or logic. Science, philosophy and logic is part of science. It doesn't work without it. And that's what I'm trying to say. And again, if you don't get it, like I don't know how to explain to you. Regardless, let's continue.
Because quantum gravity might challenge some tenets of special relativity, and because special relativity might not favor Islam at this moment, suddenly special relativity became this, according to Islamic Defense.
Put your ass out there, get out of here. Vietnam?
I'm from Vietnam. Are you Vietnam?
You a goddamn liar. You're so crazy motherfucker. You forget.
Islamic Defense, this guy also have a theory. Eh? It's the same, like Einstein, eh? Ah, look. He also got a theory. What he's doing now? This is science according to Islamic Defense.
God.
Okay, guys, this is the last part of me responding to Islamic Defense. So far, it has been a total domination, as expected, obviously. So, in the beginning, we expected 100% zero domination. Okay, and this is the case. What's that? My dogs. Okay. So far, it's 100% to zero domination, as expected. If Islamic Defense won an argument, it would have been almost a miracle. Okay, so if it was like 95% to 5%, it would have been complete success for Islamic Defense. It would have been almost a miracle if it would be 95-5 domination. Almost a miracle. Almost impossible. Almost impossible. A square cycle. Okay, it was. So, obviously, 100% to zero domination, the expected so far. But if we have some more video to cover, please.
Like I said, dude, you're a moron. Like, I'm sorry, like, if I seem like condescending or insulting, like, I'm trying to help you. You're clearly suffering from the Dunning-Kruger effect. And you clearly, in your desperate attempt to try to refute me, you're, like, what are you doing? Like, what is that supposed to prove? Did I ever say that scientific theories is the same as a crackpot theory? Or conspiracy theories? No, I didn't. Okay. Okay, so this idiot does not understand my argument. Okay, so Royal Institution is saying that scientific theories are not the same as theories, in everyday sense of the word. Okay, that's their position. Why did I object to this? I objected to this because that's not true.
You literally just said that a scientific theory is just like any other theory. You literally just said that. Please continue.
Royal Institution is saying that scientific theories are not the same as theories, in everyday sense of the word. Okay, that's their position. Why did I object to this? I objected to this because that's not true.
So, scientific theories are like everyday theories. This is what you just said.
In everyday lives, we use many different type of theories that is based on logic, that is also true, that is also reliable. For example, I'll give you an example. Let's say that I was born in Dhaka, right? Dhaka is a part of Bangladesh. Therefore, I was born in Bangladesh. Now, in this argument, I did not use any scientific theories at all, any math or anything like that, right? I used simple logic. That's it. There's no science, no math, nothing. And yet I came to a true conclusion. That's my point. When you're making decisions in everyday life, you're not going to use scientific theories or scientific methodology every single time. That's not how people operate in real life. That doesn't mean these theories are unreliable. Okay, there are many different types of theories. Theories based on philosophy, based on logic, based on political philosophy, moral philosophy, right? They are not any less than scientific theories.
You literally said that a scientific theory is just like any other theory because it doesn't deal with absolute truth. There are many ways we can reach to truth. Science, logic, intuition, luck. We can also use luck to reach to truth. This can happen. I can roll dice and the dice can give a number which is true. Okay. You can use scratching your balls to reach to truth. Imagine me sitting here, okay? And how much is 2 plus 2? 4. Okay, you can use your scratching your balls and you can reach to truth. But scratching your balls is not reliable. Then you literally said that science hasn't got a prevalent position in comparison to all the other theories because it doesn't deal with absolute. This is what with absolutes. This is what you literally said, that science hasn't got a prevalent position in comparison to other theories in regards to truth. This is what you said. Okay, literally.
Okay, there are many different types of theories. Theories based on philosophy, based on logic, based on political philosophy, moral philosophy, right? They are not any less than scientific theories.
You literally just said that science is not anything more than any other theory. What any other theory includes? Crackpot theories. Okay. Anything else maybe? I think we are fine for now. Okay, please continue.
All I'm saying is that scientific theories is based on logic the same way many other theories are also based on logic. That's what you have to look at. You have to look at the argument. Does the argument that comes from, are scientific theories based on sound arguments or not?
Okay, let me make a sound argument. If you jump through this cliff, which is 2 meters, you will survive. Okay? Now, get ready. Islamic Defense, get ready. It's a sound argument, isn't that right? If you jump through this cliff that is 2 meters, you will be fine. Okay? This is a sound logical argument. Isn't that right? Okay. Go, jump now. Don't sit down. Just jump. Because I just made a sound logical argument. You see where I'm going. The cliff is not 2 meters, it's 200 meters. Okay, so the sound logical argument is based on wrong facts. And you will die. And you will say, I was so stupid that I died from stupidity. Okay. Okay, Islamic Defense. You will die from stupidity if what you say is true. Because you follow it as sound logic without the facts. Without science. Okay.
Are they based on logic or not? That's it. That's all I'm saying. So there are 2 different types of theories, right? So there are the reliable theories, then there are the unreliable theories. The reliable theories are theories that are based on logic. Now, it can be scientific theories or it could be simply philosophical theories.
Subboor told you that, eh? He must be true then. What? There are two theories. One with sound logic and another one. Okay, again, the example I just gave you. Okay, imagine there is Subboor there, your hero. And Socrates Son is Kruger effect, Dunning-Kruger effect. And Subboor tells you, Islamic defense, I have a sound reasoning for you. Jump through this cliff, it's 2 meters, you will survive. And I tell you, Socrates Son, don't jump unless you go and see if it's 2 meters. And you say, no, Socrates Son has the Dunning-Kruger effect. So let me trust Subboor. He knows what he's talking about. And you go like an idiot and jump. And you die. What will happen then? What will happen then? You will be dead. And people will say, this guy just died because he trusted Subboor and not Socrates Son. Simple, my friend. Okay, please continue.
Or other type of theories. Yeah. The other one is unreliable theories. These are theories that we just say based on our gut feeling. Now, these theories are unreliable. I agree. Now, obviously, when I'm talking about scientific theories, I'm comparing the reliable theories. I'm not talking about unreliable theories. I'm talking about theories that are also based on logic. Okay? Logic and reasoning. What I'm saying is that a theory that is based on sound argument is as acceptable as a scientific theory.
Okay, let me make you a sound logical argument. We all know that a cat is larger than an elephant. A dog is larger than a cat, therefore the dog is larger than an elephant. That's a sound argument. What's the problem with this argument? It's based on wrong assumptions. It's based on wrong premises. Okay, so logic only investigates logical consistency. In order for logic to be true, it needs to relate to the environment. Okay, so the environment is what defines truth, not logic. Get it now? How else can I say this? Do you want me to dance? La bamba. What else can I do? 4 videos, I'm telling you the same thing. Okay. Let me try to tell it in Chinese. Chin chon chan chun, chin chin. Okay. Logic only deals with logical consistency. Okay. Science deals with reality, with truth. Okay. So, science is more reliable when it comes to truth.
Unless you think that the argument is not sound, then you can prove that it's not sound, right? Same thing with a scientific theory. However, this doesn't make the scientific theory somehow more reliable than these other theories. Especially because scientific theories can also be proven false. Same way a philosophical argument or logical argument that can also be proven to be shown as weak. Either way, this is my position. And again,
you make a useless argument that Subboor Ahmad and Hamza Tzortzis make as sophistry in order to delude you to believe that science is unreliable. Look what they say, and look what is the error of their argument. They say, science doesn't deal with absolute truth. Okay. Islam. Wait, I got confused. Okay. Islam, therefore, it doesn't disprove Islam. Okay. Neither Islam deals with absolute truth. Nothing, in fact, deals with absolute truth. The earth is round is not an absolute truth. Nothing. So the fact that science is not an absolute truth, that doesn't mean it's not more reliable than Islam. That's a wrong argument, my friend. Okay, let me tell you exactly what is this fallacy. It's addressing absolutes and not effective reasoning. Okay, how can I say? It's a non sequitur, can we say? I don't know. Anyway, let me try to explain that again, my friend. Focus. The fact that science is not an absolute truth, and the fact that doesn't mean it cannot disprove Islam, because nothing is absolute truth. Not even the earth is round is an absolute truth. Nothing is an absolute truth. So the fact that also science is not an absolute truth, that doesn't say anything. It has zero bearing on whether science or Islam is reliable. Zero bearing. It's a useless argument, my friend. It's like saying, let me give you an example. Socrates' son is not absolutely tall. That means that he is not taller than John. That is their argument. It's completely stupid. Neither John is absolutely tall, neither Socrates' son is absolutely tall. That doesn't mean that Socrates' son cannot be taller than John. Okay, so they make a useless argument, sophistry, useless argument. The fact that science is not an absolute truth is a useless argument. Okay, so what? So what? That means that it cannot disprove Islam? No. So why you say it? Why you even mention it, my friend? It's like saying, the sky is blue. Okay, so? Therefore, science cannot disprove Islam. What? How you get from the sky is blue to science cannot disprove Islam? Where you get that? That's a non sequitur, my friend. Can you get it now, please? Please get it. Please.
Either way, this is my position. And again, you strawman me. I have never said that scientific theory is the same as unreliable theories, such as this man. What he's saying is unreliable theory. What's the evidence? Like what? Like if someone says that the world is run by Illuminati, where's the evidence? Or the world is run by reptile people, where's the evidence? What's the argument? It's not good. It's not logical. It's not sound.
And yet you just stumble yourself to truth for a second there, and you first change it. You said, what's the evidence that the Illuminati are ruling the world? It's not true. It's not sound. It's not the argument is not sound. Okay, you twist it from evidence to logic again. No, evidence is not logic. So you understood yourself. I saw in your eyes for a moment there you understood it yourself. And in order not to humiliate yourself in the camera, you continue and you change that fast. You said the Illuminati is not ruling the world. Where is your evidence? And then you said it's not a sound argument. It's not sound. You went back again to logic. Ella, come on. Ella. Why, my friend? You understand it yourself. I saw your eyes that you understood it yourself. And you went fast to again. Why, my friend? Please. I don't think you want to deceive your viewers, but please, don't waste my time, my friend. If you understand it yourself, why I'm wasting my time? I'm the Karagiosis. In Greece, we say the puppet show. I make graphs, I dance. Why? When you understand it yourself, myself, you just said it. Dogs.
That's the point. Either way, let's continue. Forming the consequent fallacy. Basically, when you assume a theory and look for evidence, and then when you find the evidence, you assume because you found the evidence, this now proves the theory. When the evidence could be there for various different types of reasons, other than your theory. Here's a logical example. Premise 1. If I find a mail in my mailbox, it will prove that people love me. Premise 2. I found a mail in my mailbox. Conclusion. Therefore, people love me. Well, the problem here is that it could very well be the case that it's a hate mail. So it doesn't really prove anything. So I'll give you guys a real life example.
You seriously gave this as an analogy to science. Look, premise 1. If I find a mail in my mailbox, it will prove that people love me. Premise 2. I found a mail in my mailbox. Conclusion. Therefore, people love me. This is exactly science, eh? So let me get that straight. So according to you, science just it's like Islam. Just I said so, eh? They don't investigate. So they
You know. So this guy again is proving that he's suffering from Dunning-Kruger effect. He completely lied about me in this portion of the video.
You lying to people.
Now, if you watch the full video, you can see that I'm talking about scientific theories that has been proven false. I'm talking about weak scientific theories. I'm not talking about all scientific theories. This is not true. There actually have been many scientific theories which had good evidence and that later turned out to be absolutely false because the new evidence was misunderstood. This is known as the affirming the consequent fallacy. Basically, when you assume a theory and look for evidence, and then when you find the evidence, you assume because you found the evidence, this now proves the theory. When the evidence could be there for various different types of reasons other than your theory. Here's a logical example. Premise 1. Okay, I'm talking about scientific theories that have been proven false. And I'm specifically talking about theories that are based on weak logic or fallacious arguments.
Okay, you are talking to theories that have been proven false. Okay, so that was a point you made about theories that have been proven false. Okay, you made a point here. You won this argument. Bravo. Congratulations. But again, that's a stupid argument, my friend. Let me explain why that is a stupid argument. Because the way you present this thing is, first of all, this is bad science. Okay, so when scientists make, no, because that's logic. So with bad logic, let me think of it and I'll come back to you. The affirming the consequence logical fallacy, although an example of how human limitations in logic can result to false conclusions when dealing with science, that's not a testament against the reliability of science. That's in fact a testament of the unreliability of logic. There is no false science. There is only bad science. The human factor is what limits science, not science itself. But you noticed an error I made in the execution. Okay, so I made an error in execution. I didn't see what you said. Because you know why I didn't. There is no excuse. You are very intelligent and you defeated me in that one, in my execution. Although generally I was right again, but in the execution, in this instance, you defeated me. Why is that? Because I don't even see the videos. Okay, I open the play and I hear the first argument. I understand immediately what is going to be said. So I don't notice. But you won this one. Okay, bravo. Congratulations. You are very intelligent. And this is what I was telling you all along, that you are intelligent. It's not your logic, the sharpness of your logic, the problem. The problem is that Islam corrupts your logic. Okay, Islam is like a prism that derails all your logic to a parallel dimension. Your logic is still sharp, but it's in a parallel dimension. Okay, that's what's wrong, what's going on here. Okay, let's continue. But I give you this. Bravo. Congratulations. Worthy. Axios. Axios. Worthy. You defeated me in this one. Bravo.
I'm not saying that all scientific theories are, unreliable or based on this logical fallacy. That's not what I'm saying. And this is a lie. Either way, let's continue.
I have a question for you. If, as you now admit, empirical evidence are not of importance when investigating truth, how you know Islam is true then?
What does Subboor have to do with my video? This is complete red herring. Also, Subboor, where did Subboor Ahmad say that empirical evidence is not reliable? Like, are you smoking weed or something? Like, what's wrong with you, dude?
This is exactly what he did with black and white words, and I already demonstrated that in the other videos. Go and see it. Okay. So, but let's continue.
গাঁজা আপনারা খাইতে পারেন, গাঁজা আমরা খাই না।
Reasonable to believe equals level of claim plus level of conviction this claim demands divided by the evidence. If you apply this equation, whether evolution is reasonable to believe, you will see that it is. Because the level of claim is moderated, the level of conviction this claim demands is moderated, the evidence is a mountain, is huge.
What? Okay. So this is interesting. So he thinks that when things, so basically he came up with his own theory, right? And his theory is that it's reasonable to believe something if level of claim, what does that even mean? Plus level of conviction this claim demands, then if you divide that with evidence, like...
That is again not your fault because I didn't explain that in this video. Okay, so it was explained many times in other videos of my channel. So I cannot expect you to watch all my videos, 100 videos, and to find the explanation of this. You are right, I made this. Okay, and it's true. But, okay, obviously I needed to explain that. Sorry about that. Should I explain that? Well, it's so... Anyway, let me explain that now. And I will do our fifth videos to answer your next... Okay. Reasonable to believe equals level of claim plus level of conviction this claim demands divided by the evidence. What that means? Level of claim means how significant is this claim. Let me give you an example. What if I told you that in my basement I have a new car? You are reasonable to believe me. Now, what if I told you that in my basement I have a dragon? Are you reasonable to believe me? No. Why not? Because now my claim is more significant. That is the level of claim. What is the level of conviction this claim demands? What if I told you, let's play a game of Monopoly, and whoever wins, wins $5? You are reasonable to do that. What if I told you, let's play the same game of Monopoly, but whoever wins gets to keep the children of the other person? Now you are not reasonable to do that. Why? Because now the level of conviction I demand is more significant. All that divided by the evidence. Okay, this equation demonstrates whether we are reasonable to believe in something.
What does any of this have to do with whether something is true or not? And then he's talking about level of conviction this claim demands. What? What does this have to do with whether something is true or not? And then evidence. Okay, evidence has something to do with whether something is true or not. But then again, as I said, evidence can be misinterpreted and it can be misunderstood. So again, evidence alone doesn't mean anything. Again, what this guy doesn't understand is that science is only strong because it makes sound arguments. Okay? Philosophical sound arguments.
No, you are wrong, my friend. But I don't know why I lose all my appetite. It's maybe because I lost an argument. And that depressed me. I lose my appetite. No, you are wrong about this one, my friend. Uh, we already demonstrated that. And my equation is right. Maybe I will do a next video, but I don't know anymore. I don't know who I am anymore. I lost an argument and I don't know who I am anymore. Who am I? Who am I? I will go to a pond and I will ponder. Who am I? You are not Socrates' son. You lost an argument from a teenager. You are not Socrates' son anymore. My delusion is over. Till now, I thought I was literally the son of Socrates. Literally. I was speaking to my father. Father, do you feel pride about me? I was literally... Imagine how deluded I am that I was literally... If you came to my home now, you will see me speaking in the air. Father, are you proud about me? Ah, thank you, Father. I am your son. And suddenly I lost an argument and I came back to reality. I'm not the son of Socrates. I look the irony, the tragic. That's like a tragic play, okay? At the end I lost the argument and suddenly I realized that I truly have the Dunning-Kruger effect. The realization. I truly have the Dunning-Kruger effect. Thank you. See you in the next video.